In this episode, I'm going to take a look at a very magical artifact in my collection and a new segment where I get to look at some of my favorite monster books. Stay tuned. Hi, welcome to It Came From My Side of the Laundry Room. My name is Rob, and this week we're going to take a look at, like I said, a very magical artifact in my collection. So, let's kick things off. Back in 2011, my wife and I were married, and as part of our honeymoon, we went down to Universal Studios in Orlando. Now, at this time, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter had opened up a few months, I don't think quite a year before we went down. And it was awesome. It's a great place, and since then it has grown, and I can't wait to go back. But one of the best things that made you feel like you were part of the world of Harry Potter was Oleander's. The wand shop from the book series and the movies was there. They had a little shop and they have a little story that goes along with it. But the cool thing is you can buy a wand. Now, this is an awesome box. Has the logo there. Has this neat sticker on there. Makers of fine wands since 382 BC. That's pretty cool. So, within this satin-lined box, of all the wands that were chosen, I, of course, pick a Death Eater wand. Look at that cool skull on there. The vertebrae going down into the faux wood of the wand. But, oh, and here's the satin-filled box. But the reason I picked this dude was a lot of the good wands were very boring. They just looked like sticks. I mean, they were finely carved and stuff, but they were just sticks. But this had personality to it. Now, I don't know if they've expanded their inventory to have different wands, or, I mean, I'm sure there have been more movies since then, so they might have changed some, or have even more cool off-the-wall designs like this one. But I love this. I mean, it's a remembrance of a magical time in my life, a magical trip, and just a magical place. I recommend, if you're a fan of Harry Potter, you need to check it out. And like I said, it has grown a lot since we were there last. So I can't comment on any of that stuff, but from what I saw and what rides I was able to ride at that time, it was awesome. Now, the next thing that I said I was going to talk about, and I'm sorry if that was super short, but it is just a stick after all. Can't really talk about it too much. I'm going to start a new segment, so here it is.
Tomes of the Macabre.
Now what that is, I'm going to go over some of my monster books, folklore books, mythology books, because that's one thing I love, and I have a large library of them. Now, the one I picked for the first episode, or first time I'm doing this segment, is a Hidden Animals book. But what makes this unique is it's from Japan. Now, I'll be the first to say, I don't know Japanese, but this is a neat book for the art and for just the awesome sake of it being Japanese. Beautiful art in it. And it goes into, like, this chapter is all water monsters. Now, most of these are worldly creatures from folklore, cryptozoology, mythology. They do have some Japanese specific creatures. Get some of these. Like I said, it's just beautiful artwork. Different sea serpents, plesiosaur looking things, large turtle creatures. But let's get into some of the other chapters in this. Here's cool. Here's an order form for more books from this company. And here's a postcard for you to order them. But a lot of river monsters, lake monsters, sea serpents, ocean creatures. Here's a kraken. Here we go. Here's one just on reptilian throwback creatures. Dinosaurs that are still roaming the earth in one way, shape, or form, or dragon type creatures. Here we even have the Mongolian death worms. Have large black cats. Different pterosaurs. Oh, here's rods even. Then we get into hairy hominids. Abominable snowman or yeti. Or this could be as well. Like I said, unfortunately I can't read it. I wish I could. Just so I could differentiate between these things. Here's a werewolf. Oh, a chupacabra. Ooh. Got Owlman, Dover Demon, Mothman, a Loveland Frog. All in this 2-page spread. And my personal favorite that hopefully I'll talk about much more in the future, but Goatman. As a kid, scared the crap out of me reading stories about Goatman, because he haunted area near where I grew up. Oh, and that's the end of the book. Published in 2002. This was 2,300 yen when it came out. But an illustrated collection of hidden animals. As I drop the postcard. Anyway, that's it for this week. Sorry for it being a short one, but next time I'm sure I'll bring you some more great and cool artifacts that come from my side of the laundry room. So until next time, I'm Rob. Keep being rad, stay dorky. Peace out.